Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything.
Hello, my people. Why are you? Mama, don't come.
Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? I love my father. Oh yeah. I want to know which way Nigeria. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my family. Oh yeah. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way? Which way to go? Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Yes, I want to know. We made mistakes during the oil, not knowing that was our doing. Some people know everything, while many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria will fall. Green revolution is a reality. Let's give it a chance to grow. Let's join our hands to farm the land so we can have enough food to show. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Wayade wala watino lama jase motaje me bere when don vi wa ma ibewu wa di bun ibewu wa ne don vire ma jase motare ma na Terry bere we o baba wa bokia I was a group of company inga ni do ma de ti mu ekwemu wa wa ne biegbe Uwa nebi egbe ma no do mi ri e ha mu ma ma be gere ne runa waje na ya resto ma no o ke me imuju na runa o ke me wa no gbeli ya na ma mo to be bi mere nítorí asalele ido kan ya gbe to si ni ya gbe ya sam me ya iga ya sam me ya adu emiri o we la do be fani na me be fo agbe mo de wa Afọ agbe mote wani a o wa gbon. I want me to Kuyoto. I want me to Kuyoto. Tinubu cut. Tinubu this Tinubu na cost to Nigeria. All that Tinubu, everything na everything na joke. Everything na comic. Everything na comic. All that Tinubu egbe okowa. All that Tinubu no peace. All that Tinubu no truth, no justice. So what are they telling us now? Where this any election na tooth for tooth, you know. Gentleman, no justice for gentleman. Oh, still it, run with it, kill it, buy it, run, buy it, do this, do that. Now be the winning. If you not do that one, you not go win. No gentleman to win. Oh, justice is not ever for gentleman. Justice is for the person that can steal the more. Mona go see the house for court. Dennis the house. I say court of Amonu. Dennis, you will be ugly. You where they put there like Amaze, where they put for office like Amaze, where not get with it, where not get level, where not get what they do. Now you can't talk for court as if you know we can't in Latin again. We have to something again on mama. No, you be ikwe. No, you be ikwe. You know more Latin by. And then one me up by show you. And we go ahead by again. The Bemaho. It's something again. No, you be ikwe. And then more Latin, not the way walking. Oh, le madetio boy. A salary modemasa. Oh, she go here, we go yapa, Moria Buja. Oh, ya hase, abe judging it, Bema, no fear. No fear, no better, no get no way. Oh, Yamukia, he get to foe. Wamakwa, eh, Mama, Edia Mama, eh, I don't work you. Edia Mama, no, I'm tired now. He get to foe, he went to Wagume share on a video. But they now, share and what get by Yesu. No, not to immediate behind. Egbenima, when not ye me red behind no here, not be me not thief. Now you wait thief, now the egbe de nyo, you know go nyom you. Wakwe mi tabi jene, wana mababo. La wagumeshe na video, wana mame. Gumeshe, where them my people, make the enter. Don't be dejected. Ahwana miye we, iya muna sweni ya muni agaye. Make the rule, now it can't be trouble. You don't thief mandates. Come and rule. You go sit down for Abuja. You don't know what to do. Uma come ever ma waka. Uma come ever deti wa mi mountain is still evie kwela te igbe asa. Igbe agbewu. Uma come ever not to win, not to pay, not to bribe. Come and rule. Come and give us the dividends of democracy. Error. The ancestor man, the ancestor guy. The person where ancestor like pass. What do have me no democracy? What do ruling here? I not go shut up. I want a woman with guapo. I'm a guapo. No good belly here. Abe, my papa niya will be caught. So now, so law cost be. When I not say to the children, go read law. Now, where's to? After they go read law, there come be one stooge to one idiot drug lord. For what now? After you don't spend money, when you gonna have a law school? Oh, where to lie? He had to go 5 years in the school. I will go in now. We go so far law school. Cut to bar. I be cut to me at here. A happy not beginners by my at here. I to be warning. I can do a week in of Yanni Yamuju and no Tony Rediani. Why I give you what law school? Or I got me a real law, then it is rubbish. Do not spend money on it. Do not spend any money. Do not spend a dime on it. It is a waste. For you to go to school, half of your years you are in school. At the end of the day, you are now a stooge to what? An idiot. A stooge to a drug lord, a drug baron. Huh? Opianene certificate opianame dena bio. Opianoga re 9 years iwo mwako ne ijobiye. Huh? Opianene no tira no tije. You can't be stooge, you can't be servant to that man. Ima okpawo o mama je asebota. Ima okpawo wati ajibola me. What ye men what do he a mother me would not do the woman I'm more about if they office money low me yeah I went in that big fear what do we marry because me I vote for Aswe I vote for us. What do you marry? So we are not doing marry any aware like that go take cry. Ogun agbuwa isago agbuwa. Eni ya fefefe eya agwa agbeluwa. Mata ene ri okin agaje. O ma no do emi marry egbe oko mi gbe. E oko e ba fan, e oko e ba sun. E de egbe mi peace. It not shock me, it not too shock me because our judges are useless. These are not judges. These are bribe masters. Our judges are useless. You have $1 name. You have figure the munuya. Any you have figure the again. Not any attack. Oh God, make I put on true. Why ya bokia? Wabuma o jeme nije. Eri. Eri we mo be si alele gbedere na we le gbere wo eri wa se mi e na mi awo e believe me ese mi aye don fi ibe wa hia wa na ma Sunday Wesley iya zule iya do mi marry o iya do mi marry baba la stage nu do ka mi iya do mi marry aya wa lucky wa la ho baba no today they not too he busy today, so he not go show for camera, but una go dey hear his voice. I bet Mona tell me whether or not they hear my voice well. Mona not versy.
Yes,
I don't think that I put for head now to go arrest him. Yagwa came up baba. Iria bugia. Iria no kwata. Iria abugia. Ya mo Tinubu je han. Ege te bite ne kana de gbe latia. For that ega where I want put Tinubu, e make na refill e make na recharge battery. E ba ni oguji. E ba no ki aguji. Eddie, not leave me, not leave me. Come sir.
Yeah, Yima, I just want to thank you for.
Then I thank you, Neji. Every time I go come here, they shout as if say no be saliva they use. At the end of the day, they'll come to do me. Come back. Baba.
For being able to come out today and speak your mind.
They want to kill our spirits now.
Power. And no, it's a long haul. You see the introductory
Nigeria.
The introductory music, Which Way Nigeria by Sonny Okosun. That was long time ago.
Which way? Which way? Tinibonya cut, Tinibonya niya.
So it's a long haul. Those are freedom fighters of their time, and we are also the freedom fighters of our time. Okay. And I listened to the snippet. I listened to snippet of the judgment. Okay. This is what I make out of it. Okay. All right. Okay. Not a problem.
Nigeria is enough for me. Nothing is working. I just came back from it. So why you working? Ancestor Mugi, why we work here? Mama, Motaya. My grandma video you were what okay no move at all. Alex has seen say says I get no vehicle why over that. A frog la baba gaka down me honey.
Judgment by the appeal court. Clearly the appeal was dismissed. Do we agree with the judgment? Of course not. We think even the judges especially when they started talking, taking out their eyes from what they wrote, you could see some elements of bias in what they were saying. However, we would request that our members stay calm. We will get the CTC. The lawyers will advise. The lawyers will go through it. We will go through it, and nothing stops us from heading to the Supreme Court. And there are so many grounds for the appeal to the Supreme Court. So finally, we wish to tell our members, let the hope keep. So
it's right to say you're appealing the judgment?
We are appealing the judgment.
Name, sir?
I'm Anthony Azegbemi, Chairman PDP.
Yes, we are happy today that the cross appeal of the governor of Edo State was upheld, and the appeal of the petitioners were thrown out.
That is the PDP.
PDP, the petitioner, the petitioners, and the petition. They are the appellants. Their appeal was thrown out, and the cross petition of the governor was upheld. And in the decision of the unanimous decision of the appeal court today, they enumerated a lot of issues and said, how can a petitioner say that an election should be nullified? One breath. In another breath, they are saying that they should be declared a winner, and that it was a mere academic exercise. And so the appeal was dismissed on the merits. And I said it before this time that the issue of BVAS were mainly they came and dumped BVAS at the tribunal. Though the tribunal at their wisdom were admitted, but the Court of Appeal in the cross appeal of the governor, they upheld the cross appeal and threw away those BVAS as lacking many, and they threw them away. We're happy today. Thank you. Stevie Okoro.
Okay, what's the plan?
State legal advisor, APC Edo State.
We saw the erudition which the Court of Appeal dismissed the appeal against the tribunal judgment of 2nd April against the Edo State governorship election. Now, we now have a double victory. Governor Monday Okpewolo has again been victorious in this appeal. And the Court of Appeal has aptly captured it by saying that their petition in the first instance lacked merit, as they did not prove their case of overvoting and no compliance with the Electoral Act. It means at this point in time, even though another window is still open to the Supreme Court, the two lower courts now have concurrently held that the election of Governor Monday Okpewolo is unassailable and upheld at this point in time. It's victory for Edo State, it's victory for the All Progressive Congress, and it's victory for democracy in Edo State. Thank you very much. Dr. Samson Osagi, Attorney General.
First and foremost, I want to thank God Almighty that made this possible. And I also want to thank the Court of Appeal for their in-depth judgment today. This is not a news to us in Edo. Edo people voted for Monday Okpewolo-led administration. And all these distractions.
If I get out of my face. When Edo people voted for I beg my people. Wamaleki ideni mwe na yodu wayaje rege ta like wala o joy jeme wamaleki gimagege ari break. Say, I bet Mona go press leg. Mona pion it la. Wamaleki wamaleki. Eri baba jase mota watinya me. When you don't like you, hera me o. Iya no watakpake if you're tired. So when me wari have dona, the way we just be so. Iya ma bege. Are judges now? Are they deaf? Are they blind? Are they dead? Iya ma bege when me yasakai. Why do they keep giving us this big trouble?
Yeah. Okay. Again, I want to thank those of us that are here. If you ask me again that I should donate money to Aswa Godalo, I will do it over and over and over.
I'm doing it already. I will do it again.
So now back to the main issues here. We already know that APC is a party that they try to change the narrative by the use of their own propaganda and their propaganda machines. We heard from those people that, I heard from Tony Azigbemi and all that. I heard from Samson Osagi. Samson Osage, who's Attorney General of the state, who could not advise the governor to let the governor know that the law that was enacted, it should be, whoever is suspected of being a kidnapper or whatever should be taken to court, and the court will be the final arbiter. That's where you now decide, and whatever needs to be done will be done. Samson Osage doesn't know anything about that, but he can go to Abuja and speak to issues that he doesn't know about. So first of all, let me go back to the issue of BVAS. Remember in 2020, before the 2023 election. Okay. Is it better?
People that are making Nigeria go backward. When madam go sleep, now your mama you they talk to today. Anybody will talk to me for you, well and he can block you. Oh yeah, no love to cause am before I remove her for you. You dey craze, you don't know your mates, you know see the way where they vex, so no there's no lag where you agree. I will share you. And get out of my platform. You get work. Your mama not go put platform where you go the constant here. Oh, I'm worried in my back way. You know normal. I do me when I go you go sleep. I sleep okay, I better do it. It's a near your kiaje. Na one. Whatever you when I will do damn it. I go bite you.
So am I audible now? Can you
audible, but I'm low.
Okay. I think the volume is on high side.
But on
Okay. It is yes, Konune.
Okay.
Is it better? Okay. Fine. So what I'm saying here is this. See, prior to the 2023 election, Mikey Guinea told us that BVAS is the game changer.
Yes.
BVAS is the game changer. And in the last electoral act, again, all these things that when people take bribe and they try to circumvent the laws of the land, is different from what you and I know. So what you and I know and the evidence that has been presented by PDP, it pains me to my heart to begin to see that, learned men in the bench, they come together and they turn the law upside down when it comes to interpretation. So remember in 2019 election, shortly before that presidential election in 2019, Buhari said anyone found stealing ballot boxes should be shot. That's what he said. It was a national broadcast. Anyone caught carrying ballot boxes should be shot. That was from a message from the president to the entire Nigeria. So when you look at it today, how many places have you heard that ballot boxes are being stolen? None because of BVAS. Ballot box stuffing, none. The reason is because of BVAS. And the last electoral act recognizes what? BVAS. So when you now hear that an appeal court is saying that, how do you that the appellant in this case, the person who took the case to the appeal court, that he was not able to substantiate the fact that there was overvoting. How do you substantiate that there was overvoting? The only way is through what? BVAS. That's why BVAS is the game changer, according to Mikey Guinea, and I agree with him. So if there was any mileage that we have gotten from the last electoral act, it was the fact that BVAS can be used as an evidence in the law court. The last electoral act also did not allow INEC to use IREV or for any participant in any election to refer to IREV. And that is what everyone is clamoring for, that in this new electoral act, in case there's an electoral act, IREV should be what? It should be included. So when you hear that his name is Stephen Okoro or something like that, he was saying that on one hand, Aswe Godalo was asking that the election be nullified, and on the other hand,
Daddy, wait. That's last question. Did it ever occur? Did Aswe and his lawyers ask for the election to be nullified?
That's what I'm coming to.
Because
so, according to Okoro, you know, first of all, he looks like someone that is under the influence of something.
Oh.
For a learned person of his caliber, he could not put sentences together. He couldn't put sentences together. It is too bad. So let me straighten it here. So what happened is that Aswe Godalo's team, they were asking that all the areas where they were overvoting, those areas, those results should be declared null and void. And that is in accordance with the Electoral Act. This is not something that was manufactured from somewhere. And on the other hand, Aswe Godalo and his team, they were asking that if those areas where they were overvoting, they have been nullified, then he should be declared the winner. You see, when people deploy propaganda machine, this is exactly what you get. They, you know, in geography, we say tissues of lies have been woven together to fool the unawaring. So this is a classic example of tissues of lies being put together to fool those people who are sycophants. Okay. Because I have carefully followed the trend of this event, and I understand that what Aswe Godalo and his team they were asking for is that those areas, especially in Edo North,
not declare null and void.
Yeah, where there were areas where you have a total registered number of voters who showed up according to BVAS was like about 100. APC will get like 1,000. That is not how elections are supposed to be held. So he is trying to make it look like, like he's talking to fools. Yeah, you see, this when you look at the events trying to reshape the way Nigeria is, for those of us that are outside of the country, the political class are really, really scared and afraid of us. Because a lot of us,
we know the truth now, Baba.
Yeah, we know the truth. We are learning. Yeah.
We know the truth. I beg.
Yeah. So now, when you look at, that's the reason why they are scared of us, because we know they deliberately are killing public education in Nigeria, because they want a situation where you will have a whole lot of people that are illiterate. It is far much more easier to control people who are half educated or illiterate as compared to people who are literate.
Exactly.
So once this propaganda that is trying to spew now is that we were asking on one hand that the election be notified, on the other. No, that's not exact.
That's not what he asked for. Those were tissues of lies. Aswe did not ask for the entire election to be nullified.
No. So they were the one. Remember when the appeal court, the tribunal started sitting, they were the one that was asking that the election be nullified. It was APC that was driving that narrative that the elections be nullified. That they were using one other political party to try to push the narrative that the election be nullified. So there was no time PDP requested that the election be nullified. So that's a lie. So and again, when they say, every time they keep saying one thing, that the BVAS were dumped. Excuse me. BVAS extract were also given to the court. And in other rulings, in other jurisdictions within Nigeria, there have been instances where the courts have ruled, where the Supreme Court has ruled that if you have BVAS extract, you don't even need to bring out the BVAS machine. You don't even need to show the BVAS machine.
From number 4 to number 1, Baba.
So you don't need, when you have this BVAS extract, you don't need to come with the BVAS machine. Okay. So it's unfortunate that we have people like Samson Osagie and the likes who are in there. There was a forum. There was a forum that I don't know. I found myself there in that forum, and eventually I said something, because at the point I was agitating for an Oriomo state. When you look at the likes of Samson Osagie, when you look at the likes of Ize Yamu, you look at the likes of Odubu, these are people who came from Oriomo local government area. Anybody quote me? Oriomo local government area does not have a bank. Zero bank, zero. There's no bank in the entire local government. This is the local government that has produced the governor before, in the person of Dr. Samuel Saikbovu Bemudia.
Yes.
We have produced it. Orion local government has produced a deputy governor for 8 years.
Yes.
In the person of Odubu, who built a stanchion in his village and supplied water with a tanker. And once the water was finished, that was it. He was a pioneer of those kind of projects. You build a borehole, the borehole does not run. So you just go there and supply with tanker, and the day you don't supply with tanker, then that's the end of the day. How long can you do that? Then we have had an SSG in the person of Samson of Ize Yamu. Sagi is from Rokosa, Orion local government. Exactly. So the question is, what has these people? They've been talking about APC. They are in power. They are in power. One thing is to get power. Another thing is that when you get power, what do you do with it?
Nothing. Nothing, sir. Nothing.
Yeah. So what do you do with power?
And that's why I happen in Tinubu.
So I think I take side with Tony Azigbemi that they should go to the Supreme Court. Because we've seen some instant. Yeah.
Let them keep fooling themselves. Let the judges keep fooling themselves. We will keep going. We will keep going there.
Yeah. So if the Supreme Court now says, "Oh no, you cannot use BVAS anymore," okay. We heard the Supreme Court say, Abuja, the 2/3 majority, you need to have 2/3 in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. We don't today. If there's any presidential election and someone wins the election without Abuja, I don't think there will be need to go to court, because the Supreme Court has spoken.
Maybe corruption here.
Though way,
it's cancerous.
So tomorrow, if there's any presidential candidate that wins and could not win Abuja, I don't think there will be need to go to court. So if the Supreme Court, again, in this case of Aso Ighodalo, is telling us that, oh, you don't need to use BVAS, you don't need to bring out a BVAS extract anymore, then that is to say, they are saying that anybody go to your polling unit, go and write results, or even go and steal ballot boxes, stuff it up, bring it back, count it, and it will be counted.
Okay.
Because the whole idea of BVAS is to ensure that it is only the number of people who were accredited, they are the only people that are eligible to vote. Anything outside of that should not be recognized. So if this first court of first instance, which is the tribunal, court of second instance, which is the appeal court, they are saying now BVAS is no longer useful. That is to say, the last electoral act, they are trying to say no, it's no longer useful. Then we Nigerians should begin to understand, because in law, you always make reference to a similar case that has been adjudicated in the past, as far as it is within the same jurisdiction of area called Nigeria. Because we saw the rigmarole that was done in the birth certificate of Monday Okpebholo. We saw the case of David Lyon in Bayelsa State. It was no longer a case of reference. So let us, I will appreciate if Aswen will take this case to the Supreme Court and let the Supreme Court tell Nigerians that no, BVAS is no longer useful.
And the day they made the law, they have to bring it now. Undai America mi maga ofone, right? America mi maveri ofone. The day they made that law, they should let us know.
You know, the Supreme Court is a policy court, because the Supreme Court, when whatever judgment they come with, like in the case of Abuja, you don't need to take that case back to the National Assembly. They've made a pronouncement. If you don't score to third in Abuja, you can be president of Nigeria. So that's more or less, that's it. So if they go back and of course, exactly. So exactly. That's my point. BVAS extract were there. They were there in the court. Let us remember that the BVAS extract, they were also tendered in that same tribunal. This idea of BVAS machines were dumped. BVAS machines were dumped. For those people who are saying that, they should go back and read other judgments. Okay. If you have BVAS extract, you don't even need to bring BVAS machine to the court. The courts are not supposed to be lazy.
Policeman, we want tikele paper. Want tikele paper.
You know that, you see. Yeah, the reason. Okay, why is it that today Edo State is going backward? Edo State is going backward. When you look at, young women cannot go out in the evening anymore in our state. Not even young women only. Women cannot go out, so that they will not be given names and be arrested. Young men cannot go out of our anymore for not being given a name. We call them Yahoo boys and they will be arrested. And again, I said this administration of Tinubu they lack the political will. They lack the political will to be able to fight corruption. Because if any individual uses POS, point of sale, to take money from you, that person can be traced. Even if it is OPay. OPay is a registered financial institution in Nigeria. Even when they don't do retail banking, like you have maybe like First Bank and stuff like that. They don't do retail banking. At the same time, it's a registered financial institution in Nigeria, and they can do businesses in Nigeria. Therefore, they have rules. There are rules and regulations from our bank of bankers, which is the what do you call our bank
from
of
the
bankers?
top? Is it not from their heads?
Our bank, in a central bank, which is Bank of Bankers, that's the central, central bank. Yeah. So they are following rules and regulations. So if someone uses POS to extract money from you, that person can be traced. But they don't have the political will, because they don't have the political will to say we really want to fight corruption. Edo State is gone back more than 100 years backward.
Hey, just because Tinubu wants to show us
this
that they
government
know
cannot
us.
Yes, this government cannot pay salaries. They've not been able to do anything.
Even for Abuja, even Abuja, my yaya brave judge now. Even for
all these cases that the flyover at the bypass, it's a federal project. Most of these things that he's doing. Yeah. So I don't understand. Yeah. So I think our people, let us stay, let us hang tight and begin to I appreciate that they will go to the Supreme Court.
Thank you, sir.
The current state of Edo cannot be sustained.
We can't continue like this. Hang tight, sir. Coming back.
It's not sustainable.
Yes. My people, now welcome. I see Baba here. Our Baba Festus and Masia. Boy, Vicente, where I am still waiting for my February pension. Don't know, sir. Ukiare near Baba, you go for Abuja, then Abuana. Another baby, you're walking aje. Where's on a woman bunny up there? No man. Ogele, I see you, Jore. No man, join you. Osaho, Esosa. Where's it? You got begged daddy, but or when the appellant court, Festus and Masia, Baba. Or when the appellant court found that the tribunal erred for admitting the BVAS. Any BVAS in Baba, they not say no one wa bukoko.
Okay, okay.
Tribunal where a BVAS don't pay nyanya. Appellant court where the tribunal get the view. What we are not letting BVAS in
Is it like I said? Mikey Guinea said it's a game changer. It's a game changer because with the BVAS, yes, with the okay. Now, it was also extremely difficult in the past to prove that there's overvoting. It was extremely difficult
because
the hurdle was so hard.
Form.
Exactly. So now with the BVAS, it is clear. For example, in the night of that election, shortly after the election also, Aswen made reference to Ologbo, somewhere in Ologbo. He said the number of registered voters, something in the range of about 600 thereabout. I'm not quoting him verbatim now. So a number of accredited voters, they were like about 100. The APC scored like about 300. So it's so easy to prove. That's why Mikey Guinea could beat his chest and say, yes, it was a game changer. So when you see that the conviction that was secured, that Professor Uduk or so, that was convicted. Yeah. So without BVAS, there is no way.
You will know that there are overvoters.
You will know, yeah, they are overvoting. So there is no way, because when you begin to say, okay, fine, these results, they leave, first of all, what is election? Our election is the first place you record the results of election are from EC 8A. So it is recorded from EC 8A, and the BVAS that is assigned to that particular unit, polling unit, knows the number of people that were accredited on that day. So if you have 100 people that were accredited, you cannot have 200 voters. No, that is the reason. Okay, now if the appeal court is rejecting and saying that the court of first instance, which is the tribunal erred in admitting the BVAS. Okay, did Okpebolo's lawyer, did APC lawyer, did INEC, was there any evidence to show that what was in the BVAS was not correct?
Okay, Yamata, INEC could not defend any case.
Yes.
Yes.
The first defendant, which is
now INEC, Okpebolo, and APC.
So INEC was the first defendant. They didn't say no, that there was no overvoting. APC did not say no, there was no overvoting. There's then Okpebolo, APC, and INEC. These were the three people. None of them said no, there was no overvoting. So the BVAS were tendered. And again, not just the BVAS were tendered as an evidence. There was BVAS extract that went with it. So in case you are not able to open up the BVAS, as they claim it was dumped, at least they can read. Are they telling us that our appeal court judges cannot read? That the lower court, the court of first instance, erred by accepting the BVAS?
What would they have accepted?
Are they saying yes?
What would they have accepted?
In fact, without BVAS, there are no other ways you can prove. So if without BVAS, how do any of these judges that is saying that, they should tell us the new whatever way. Because I see the appeal court, if they really want to, because I've seen cases, so many cases in Nigeria, where the appeal court will say the first court of first instance and the appeal court, they did a very poor job, and therefore they give their judgment. Because if I'm contesting to be the governor of Edo State, or I'm contesting to be a councillor, and voting has been done, I said there's overvoting somewhere. So you are saying don't bring in BVAS. Then what other instrument? How do I? What other instrument?
When it was an error for the tribunal to have accepted the BVAS, Baga imure unwera ke unwijia. Baga imure as evidence. Here where he who alleges must come with proof.
Exactly.
So they mean when I swear murena as in how you want to defend the case. Not by way I don't pay ya. Not by way I did admitted. So any be a BVAS like Kenama Rena. What is inside there? No, now. Any raised board, you know, some continue. Anointed Baby is making a statement. Or where it is clear that the only way to achieve democracy in Nigeria is to take it forcefully. Who agrees? I do. I agree 101%. Imagine a justice is a gentleman. When you want to do gentleman like Obi, and as well, we end up like this. But if we had fought tooth and nail and say, because there'll be many blood on Tinubu's hand. Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me? I agree. I agree. To win the devil, you must kick him by force. Okay.
For me, I don't want to agree with that.
Let me quickly. If to say we fight that day for election day, where Mekwe Yagulo Yema, Ishogo let me quickly. The truth here now.
Okay,
we got
let me quickly
now.
answer.
All the courts now that they behave like say they be zombie.
Let me quickly, first of all, let me answer Madam Joy Asemuta. She was asking how many judges are in the Supreme Court of Nigeria. There are 11 judges. Yeah, there are 11 judges. The Supreme Court of Nigeria is comprised of 11 judges.
Now 11 judges have been at 7, have been 5.
No.
I think not how many.
I think you see again, there's administration of our justice system.
Okay.
In that tribunal, there were 3.
Okay. And then the appeal?
The appeal court, it could either be 5 or 7.
Yeah. Then
so
Supreme.
That, the Supreme Court, I don't know if all the 11 judges we want to...
but it has to be an odd number, right?
Yes, it has to be an odd number.
How many judges we have appeal court now? No book way now.
I didn't.
And after, you know what they make me the vest? They hide their face. They go put that wig in that one bojini. Here wig in Osiafera. Then they'll come hide their face. You don't go know them. Then we go visit them. You don't know them. Now then they go tell us say they don't know what they happen for Benin right now. What did they happen for Edo State? Say everything now under chaos.
So I think what happened here is this: when it comes to I mean, we all understand.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, are you in the connection?
Yes.
Or yeah?
Yeah, I think, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Does it sound better now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
great.
Sir.
So I don't take side with maybe go in the street, and violent. Yeah, just the same way I disagree with Monde Okpewolo for not allowing the courts to do their job before houses were destroyed. I disagree with him on that, and I will always disagree because that's why you say in a constitutional democracy, we are not in a constitutional monarchy, which they are turning our country into. We are not in a constitutional monarchy where one man becomes everything.
Yeah, Tinubu has to call the shots. Tinubu is running a de facto government.
Exactly. If you look at our French brothers and sisters in West Africa, all these Cote d'Ivoire, Benin Republic, and many more, what they did is this idea of this one-party system. They first of all try to come with a one-party system. Before you know it, the president starts ruling and he doesn't like to leave. Okay. All the people are the same party. He says he wants to run again. The assembly will always say go ahead. Mm-hmm. They go over and over and over again. That's how they come up with this idea. Look at what's it? After Cameroon, the other republic over there, Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, Equatorial Guinea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Equatorial Guinea. So you see all these French countries. This is how they end up being a constitutional monarch.
By themselves.
The leaders become monarch, constitutional monarch. It's their political party that is everything. So the day he wakes up in the morning and say, "Oh, I want to run for another term," they say, "Go ahead. You are so good." Just the same way before 2 years, they are saying that Nigeria has arrived in El Dorado. So I think that the more all of us will begin to clamor, because like the individual that was writing whatever he or she was writing before the individual was sent out of this. So when you have those people who are not educated, who are sycophants, the more you have them, the better it is for these people who wants to turn.
Yeah, because they don't have enough information. They lack information.
Yeah, into a monarchical
they lack
system.
The ability.
Exactly. So some of them, they think that it is about Obaseki. No, what we are talking about is not about Obaseki. It is about making our state a great state.
Okay.
It is about making our state a great state. Because I, as an individual, I am ashamed to have that person called Mondu Pebolo as the governor of Edo State. So we have seen, like I said before, our young women cannot go out. Our men cannot go out. The other time I heard Pebolo saying River Obaseki. Those River Obaseki has quadrupled. It has quadrupled, and now they are River Pebolo. We've not seen anything that he has done. I have not seen anyone. The other ones are federal projects. Because of the quest for Nigeria to become a one-party state, APC, what they do is that they will ensure that any federal project that has been approved in any state, they will withhold it. No, they don't. They will withhold it until an APC governor is there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying now. That's what they did during Obaseki's time.
Exactly. So that's what they do. When Obaseki was having this National Sports Festival, the federal government of Nigeria, can you imagine that citizens of your country, you are denying them of development? You are denying them of infrastructural development because of political party?
Yes.
First, we are Nigerians. We are Nigerians before our political party.
Okay.
When we go to the market today, the market, we don't have APC market. We don't have PDP market. We have market for all Nigerians. And under this same government, the police in Nigeria has never been this low. Security agencies in our country has never been this low. We are at the extreme, extreme low.
Lowest.
So let us keep our faith. If the Supreme Court now decide that, oh, no more use of BVAS, maybe they come through the back door and say, oh, no more use of BVAS. Okay. Let us know. They should let us know that no more use of BVAS. Because
but that cannot stand, Baba. You cannot tell me no more use of BVAS. You cannot change rule in the playing field. When the team has already started, the game is already on. You cannot come and change any rules. You do that before the game starts.
Exactly, because whatever we are saying today, these were the electoral laws as at the time in place as at 21st of September when that election was held. So if you begin to change it via Supreme Court, that's like moving the goalpost when the game is in progress.
Exactly. Is that done? Yeah, I mean, Nigeria, there's nothing impossible. What Tinubu cannot change does not exist. There's nothing impossible. See that dying idiot. Oh, you don't know say life not be when you it's so painful. You cannot change the rules during the game. The rules have to be changed before the game or after the game. Another way, my election where you don't use BVAS anymore. So what is the reason for election anyways? Tell me here, why are we wasting our time and energy to go for an election? Why can't they just pick whoever they deem fit? This is waste of time and resources.
Exactly, waste of time, energy, and resources, and also they are trying to tell us that they want to tell the international community that there was an election. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Okay,
And again,
okay, there was an election.
Exactly.
Okay.
So another area that baffles me is that INEC has been incapacitated, because there are timelines when you begin to campaign. Campaign has started in Nigeria by APC when elections are still more than 2 years away.
2 years away. But right now, as we speak, people cannot feed. You don't even care. You are talking about 2 years away.
There's something there, for those APC members. Sometimes I begin to wonder. I want to again. I always say this on this program. I'm not a PDP member. I want my country to be good. Country first. I'm an Edo man first, before any other thing. I'm an Edo man first. So when you look at what is happening in Nigeria, this government of APC, irrespective of what General Buhari did to Nigerians, this government made every Nigerian who saved money within the shores of Nigeria to be poor by over 60%.
Purchasing power is reduced. Our dollar has died. Our naira has died.
They made us poorer by over 60%. Let me analyze this.
Measuring 90% in our native feed. Or any for the normality.
This government, they didn't consult with anyone. They just made everybody poorer by devaluing the currency, the Nigerian naira. Once that currency was devalued, our purchasing power nosedived, and today it was, honestly speaking, if you ask me, the 30,000 naira that was the minimum wage with the old exchange rate was far better than this 60 or 70,000 naira that they are earning, because the money has been devalued.
Purchasing power is dead. Madam Joy, you go pure water keka. Near we serve a borrow. You go wana. Now we put pure water. I will tell you, 20 naira. That water will not even clean. Where they not treat. They go tell you say pure water na 10 naira, 20 naira. So the purchasing power is zero. Even if they give you $1 million today, when you can feed on, live on 200,000, and now your salary has gone to 1 million. In a 200,000 you. Am I lying? Our purchasing power is zero.
Is that so? Is this government deliberately made Nigerians poorer, and they were so smart? Yeah, they were so smart. Now the money became bigger, and every time you hear, we give them more money. We have been giving them more money since we came in. We've been giving them more money. No, you divide the purchasing power of that money is gone,
Tinubu has
and that's the end.
Too much
Just
money
imagine
in the circulation. What does it cost? Tinubu has no sense. Economists, why man? Too much money in circulation. What's
inflation?
Inflation.
It leads to inflation.
Okay.
So that's exactly where we find ourselves, because that bag of rice that once upon a time used to be 10,000 naira. Today, how much is a bag of rice?
Bag of rice is 110,000. People do not even receive that much. A country where a bag of rice is more than your salary.
Exactly.
You might understand.
When I heard about Zimbabwe way back in the day, I was wondering. But today it's happening in my country.
Okay.
Look at this.
We don't want to stay here too long. Thank you so much.
Great.
Sir, what is your advice to our people before we close?
My advice is that we will hang tight, because as far as I know, the laws that were in existence on that day, September of 21st, 2024, those are the laws that will be used to adjudicate this election, that same election. We cannot begin to manufacture new laws. So I urge every one of us, if you go to any platform, begin to let people understand that the laws as at September says that you have to accredit. No accreditation, no vote. And the from EC8A, as it's also recorded in the BVAS. From EC8A tells us, 1, the number of accredited voters, 2, the number of votes that were scored by each political parties, and that is what they will use in adjudicating this case.
Okay. I hope you guys have liked. We are almost out. We are almost done, because it's not a place to make them continue to fool themselves. Let the judges continue to tell the whole world that they are useless. Let them continue to tell the whole world that they are stooges to Tinubu, that whatever Tinubu says, the de facto government, whatever he says, that is what they will do. So, the more we go there, the more we expose them. The more we expose this shenanigans going around. So let them continue to expose themselves. Wawe say for staying with us. We want to tell you guys, no matter how hard it is, correct him, Mamia Jibola. Yamu book more, Yamu Odegbe, Yamu no pare. Why I so there? Okay, so no matter how hard it is, I will not bend. The more they do this, the more we will heap curses on them. Because they are up to their 5th generation, and you can receive a curse now. The more we'll expose them to the international community, to the whole world. Let them continue to fool themselves. We will continue to show ourselves, our face. Supreme Court. I know how difficult this is. You want Mama to come out and shine and tell you we have won. Mama win. We know that we won because the people voted for us. But Tinubu said he's not going to leave Edo alone. That no matter what, he wants to make sure where he puts his mouth into Edo matter, his fingers into Edo matter. So we are going to Supreme Court, to the Supreme Court with this case. We're going to appeal this judgment. Olao, do not fall by the wayside. Don't fall off the cliff because Asue has not been given his mandate. I will never congratulate a thief for a successful robbery. I will never. I will never congratulate Monday. Monday is not my governor. He's not my. He can be governor to the people that voted for him. I didn't vote for him, so he's not my governor. It's just a pity where Imamie will choose. Say, may I tell you now? Say, I not be Edo State indigenous again. I not get where else I go choose now. Not day. It's not possible. So we are here. So no matter what, if you want to be addressed as Your Excellency, the process that brought you in must be excellent. The process that brought Monday in is wuru. The process that brought Monday in is Eminama Ona Ijopoka. So he cannot be addressed as Your Excellency or His Excellency Awahua, because I do not trust that process. So my head or when I'm here, Monday remains an illegitimate governor, and he will keep fighting that illegitimacy till the end of his administration. Thank you, my people. Give me one as well. So that yes, or deserve it. My brother, it can round up.
No, for now, yeah. I'm fine. Let us.
We no go vote any other person. We no go vote if it not be PDP. We no go vote any other party. We no go vote. That's why you go down low, man, we sabi o. Your kata of them all. Now him go lead us to the promised land. That's why you go down low for governor. Okay, na correct man, we sabi o.
Putting material 1 million yards. He go follow lead us to the promised land. With Aswe Yodalu, he sure for us. Aye.
Forward ever and go. If Aswe there we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. Aswe you go down for governor.
Aye.
Forward ever and go.
Mama,
if Aswe there we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. Aswe you go down for governor.
sure you go vote for PDP.
Oh yes.
PDP.
Oh yes.
Voting go down low.
Oh yes.
For integrity.
Oh yes.
Business go better.
Oh yes.
Go put food on table.
Oh yes.
He go better mama.
Oh yes.
He go better papa.
Oh yes.
He go better pikin.
Oh yes.
For better road.
Oh yes.
Aye.
Forward ever and go. Be fast when there we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. That's why you go down for governor.
Always say no na every time before na comot. Aswe or nothing. On your pay wa oluwagbe. Aswe or nothing. But yet, gonna fill up this comment section. Gonna let her catch fire before we come out. Aswe or nothing. Aswe or nothing. Aswe or nothing. Oya. Marathon. Wa get going akpa. Waya we say kakabo. Aswe or nothing. Aswe or nothing. Na den lose. Aswe or nothing. Wa agbon. Aswe or nothing. Epa ogbe gbonwo nu ki an fi ene ki an mu gbeke. Ni an se pele. Aswe or nothing. Make una the right. Make una all if wa agbon no. Ki me be agbon no go be. Aswe or nothing. When you have because you need to video, I can't have more hemwima. I swear or nothing. Joy is coming. I don't know when we will get this joy, but I will never congratulate a thief for a successful robbery. Is it what you say? What do I mean? I will never congratulate a thief for a successful robbery. Never. So I swear or nothing. Joy is coming. I swear or nothing. Nobody. I accepted your way. When the mother was fully paid, and now let to the governor, and my money don't finish for Abuja. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We'll see. Thank you, sir. Now don't hear what about better. You say no, not relax. No, not put mind like say nothing, everything don't finish. No, not give up. I swear or nothing. No, not give up. I swear. Baba agbe wagi awu. Ni ase pele. Ni ana do anything. E u fi aga we. E ima. Now we get what today. So now we go the color, your color. Now then go the hide. You know say when you think me for inside yeah. Now let's get better. I do you walk there every morning. Yeah, what you had you need what you had this your anywhere when not they go night they shake. Not be better up. You don't know what to do. Now to destroy people's house. Now to go talk what you not happen. Nice. No. Now so far, that's the one. Edo State indigene. Now I dey pity you. Waka body ojarun da igo giro. Yage papa banya or we pension here mami since February. This is a man who has worked and pensioned under the winner Zeki Amahasa. When you now say make it say they survive, Obaseki never owed 1 day. 1 day, civil servant, na number 1 for Obaseki dictionary. Obaseki never owed 1 day salary. The year with 26, 25th, how peke year me alati olaone peke 25th, 26 olaone. But today, una money he don't waste for court. He don't waste for Abuja. Uda ige do mode wafulona. They don't know how to make IGRO. They don't know how to make her better. Oh, the one way they know that wafule. Wagami wa no mama na wagboko yo makeba. Na wagboko yo ko ni gbajo bi o to gbejo. Obi o to wa mo gbo ohun. Era di ja mi yan o wa ba pon bo je yin o ji pole mate ole de ni me gbon go mejo mate ole pa to gu e na e tu wa wu pa to mi mate ole o pa bolo ole o ji pole when you are you when you are set o ji pole o pa bolo ole e pa de gbere se wi mo yin me every oh, wow, they're not the chief area mama too. Yeah, how that's what do matter. Mate ole ojibole APC ojibole ole wagbe na the lose not be weak.
If he not be men we sabi, we no go vote any other person. We no go vote. If he not be PDP, we no go vote any other party. We no go vote. That's why you go down low man we sabi. Your bata of them all. Now him go lead us to the promised land. That's why you go down low for governor. Okay, na correct man we sabi. Deputy material 1 million yards. He go follow lead us to the promised land. With Aswe Odalu, he sure for us. Aye. Forward ever go. BVAS where they we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. Aswe Odalu for governor. Aye. Forward ever go. Mama, BVAS where they we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. Aswe Odalu for governor. Sure you go vote for PDP. Oh yes. PDP. Oh yes. Voting Odalo. Oh yes. For integrity. Oh yes. Business go better. Oh yes. Go put food on table. Oh yes. He go better mama. Oh yes. He go better papa. Oh yes. He go better pikin. Oh yes. For better road. Oh yes. Aye. Forward ever go. BVAS where they we go prosper. Alagoda we know they go back. That's why you go down low for governor.
And they see us now, they go they shake, their belly go they shake. Tell me na my head me what do nothing and me what my head what do you need? You go leave me a cry anywhere where I want to, anywhere where I want to talk to you thief night. So I go so the mandate where I give Aswe, you don't thief her. When anyone mobilize the dead. The mandate when we give Aswe, you don't thief her, you say me I shut up. And you better be well. Me a bo wa eji, ba bo we raji we boni, we not to come am. They meant I will say loud, no lose joy. I don't say they hard. I not say they hard. So they talk to una like this. You see as my belly they pay. Ancestor, Only ancestor nebere. When they go kolo. Ancestor only, Aswe only, Monday only, FEC only. Emaya ni choose one only. Now only mandate now na be. My team. I go cry. Agagi money. Agagi for opinion. I go live for. And whoever comes to my work, one of the monitor them can't write anything. Yeah, more beautiful. Yeah, more of your boy. I said, it's on the Baba said, come on, wow. The person where they go. The person where I said, the only thing is good that is of low money. What else of it? After the carrying our collective weight, what else? And when you talk, they go say, you go in. If you don't fight for your right, now you know now. Now my money now, you get my money, be right now, you back. Every mother be your mother, you go back. Now one money, we follow. Why can't be say money they use how many years? They don't go let us ask. Flyover. I can't fully walk with flyover. There are a Supreme Court debating. Now let me do not flyover. Where I am with flyover. I want to take it and the matter why we with the top flyover. What will I am with? We're not a lot. We are more with flyover. Supreme Court in the table bed. They must to me your partner with a win house. I go see when they go do this to you rich. Sonny tell me now if they come with they come up. Money and we have to so almost I want more bomb you don't bomb. Hey, why you don't bomb the ya jasen ne rabije. Ije no zuwa nije ya adekwe. Ona ya love your kera no man e na do moto. When you are jege ya koko o jege no ya jewe ege no ya hama we no to ya ba ogo o ya ekwe when ni ya o fi o dekwe no lele ya ona we ya do be first o be ba hama we we like go abiomi o gbera gbidwe meja we no talk Festa ti provosa ole madeti I always say the best thing on it. You don't talk to my neighbor. What do you do for my work? What of your father and mother for 90 years? What are you doing here? Now you know she said the bright people here. The way they think ahead, progressive right from the work. I don't get people like you know we are telling over that's maybe I tell you. Ije azeno era na oji azebie no chi your mother when he said may your papa use condom you know you honor the first kere no look you know to give na ni so ya degwe no ko degwe na egwe ni ya no do bio do je ko do kelelele ya egwe do gun eya ajo keke egwe mi aje ko pe sego ya mama o kare bele do Aya o wa re pe ano me ne bravo oji bole no the third flyover na papa joy na yes na they wan go put na papa joy house they wan go put that flyover. Oh my god mother na e can abo we make where am I o edo ba ni ogbaje e win yan wa amuelo where is it ota logbe flyover wala wo then we can dey go I too love you now wala we say we still dey go on for aswe donation o if una know say una never donate now they don put us for another wahala again una not forget aswe. The thing where I see for Nigeria be say we mana we gbe ujo na ma we gbe gejo no amagbina ye ma de time yo this gentleman work in Nigeria work ekwemu judges have no shame they are void of shame they have no shame not one tickle shame they are void of shame they have no shame they have no reputation they don't care when the matter say all eyes on judiciary they don't turn to deaf and dumb spirits wey not dey hear anything so judges have no shame so na to be strong Mr. Ogbe say you no believe in violence well na so meet be before but wetin me come dey see now be say who wey man akpegbe the violence take it by force o you know wa when we gentleman lelia fo ri ametemege yi ima pawo e comrade bi awo na ya arrest Tinubu e comrade area police ya mo eruju oh my don't we funny na me we na je ona mo don't we funny nínú ege fo piju ama egbe wo me fo gbe pebolu emi o gbe pisi ya yu kieme ni amuyo to iyan gugwa waya we say oh where travel since I go donate na we say donate nuki ya gafie nuki ya fisaki pe e ma ye love aswe ke papa me wa je sira me na Tony give me when akina you dey work ya we gbogbo ga we judge ya me ka ma we ya we gbogbo na negere baba me I just spend 5 minutes with our baba before I go I know if una like area mama na go down the right button go put for my wall gbaji go slap nugba ke PC wu ya we emi ni anata be ma wa di go je ba nugba ke PC avie abo je imi ojibole eke na ancestor na we do emi we emi gbo ni buju ima pa bo Ajibola mo ka ancestor mu imodere agba ancestor ancestor ni ebe go de emi ancestor mu re egbe ma ko ole ma de ti ancestor ya we agbogbe bi e ya we ni kai ka tu eso je modo hu inerun tan jo hu itegbe ni no ge bi e Tony dem you not quick come o Atoja Ajibola nera Mama Jo abeg me thank our papa Anthony Ajibola. If you see what he don't do for this platform, he don't surprise us I swear. Now so he dey put money. Now so he dey all of una wey don't know God go bless you now. Not the only one person, God go bless all of una. But if the way where Anthony take dey fulora, me no we do get caso moi. Yeah. Abioti mode we won mode of the go very. Mana do akpobone. Anthony Yagbe o. He don't try too much. Only them you una don't try. Una don't try. Na so ancestor. On your was chaos lele. You say if you father of you dey cause chaos between your children. Which can you get for fight? I don't make a pass ya gwatagu. When we police now you say so that when I want arrest person, I go feel arrest. Abi, me I am your head, your police now down here. I am here the way very now they no, don't media. If you want last for this life, you're not supposed to steal from area mama. You just let them do a thing. I'm gentle like it as a dove, and also I can bite you like scorpion. So the best thing is to find the gentle side of me, to just be my friend. See, when you can't steal from me, and after the stealing, we do that there, go to court. Again, you can my way. Ik ben echt nog my way. Ik ben echt nog my way. Benny, very well, Baba. Madam Joy travel, see so, Madam Joy. With enough for him, Mario. Let's not enjoy my talk. Okay, another 5 minutes. Madam Joy, with enough for him, Mario. As I am Made, ole, wakamari mota. Share the video to her. Not be ole. Ole Made tige, ugegbeni ame mujebaga amaze ni ame. Babi ati Dennis Daos amaze. It's a waste of time. Don't people give us this mandate? Really? Why is it very rubbish when no people voted for you? Can you swear your father? Can you come and swear your prick? Say don't people vote for now? Come and swear. Don't ya vihen. When the bed team will be a couple can don't ya vihen. He might get voting. Like kittens here. Like Biden. Like Biden here. Can you swear? Use your children's head to swear, say we vote for you. Serious. We did not vote for APC, whether they like it or not. And I will never congratulate a thief for a successful robbery. This one where court the jeje also. Me, make me bend. Now I bend before the computer. But I sit down on Nuji, because all they want to do is stifle the voices of dissent. All they want to do is to gag us, to make sure that we stop talking. They're not going to fit. They never reach. They're not going to drive me into house. They're not going to drive me into house. Yeah, may I say? All they want to do is to stifle us. Here we say, people like a dope right, they go into us. Why we may let be a go? Thank God for freedom of internet. Thank God say not be you they pay for my subscription. Yeah, not do me. You can't suffer. Why my bug me? My bug me. APC we never have peace. APC when not me peace where we are looking. Baba Anthony. I'm not wishing any bug by Afir. Who better rock my money? And we are what's on the beyond what did they worry at the end? At the end, I do a wally parastamon. I really put that on my gijedi near peace. But in a heady catcher. That's so it be. I'm not wishing any Uberere, Ogbe. Ukmane PC, we are giving a bego, the Tinubu Ogbebolo, and his cohort, his co-travelers. Uberere Ogbele here. because they don't take our peace away. If they want me, they put their person there. No election. If I want to understand, where we didn't waste our time, we didn't waste any resources. For me to mobilize 500 people when we not lie. When you not lie, not for my hand. Now I swear, you must vote for who get head. Or not by where sister where I'm at the bed of no me go. Where get here, back when you're not here, you know what thing I mobilize at the end of the day, you can't turn those things upside down. You can't tell me say make I take it. That go where that you take it easy. I'm not doing my dirty. It's a bon matter of fact. No, you don't my dirty. You born out your who I am a bubble of way. Well, I'm a bubble. Can you out Nuja Begge or Nujiwe Begge, Nujiwe we are Nujo Bowo or Shomo Leve here. Who are to walk into this one. When we mobilize across the series, Kakabo. I don't get people where I get for again in Bode. I don't register, so I don't Benin City. We mobilize. If we manage at the Betty, I don't put that because I can't put clause. If you not go, not come again. Like the war, our vote not the cantina. Okay, your vote not the cantina. Who man voting here? Well, you can't see. Or if I vote, they know they go they find out. Yeah, kaya voting. Kaya, I can't give them morale. I can't give them vibe. You know, vote. Now some money they follow them. Now so transport fare. You know, motor on my way me. Yeah, the pure water, the fata guy. They boss Ariel line in their vote. As they reach there, they call the video. They send me pictures. Say they really go. You know, okay, good. Because we may man me picture, may believe. At the end of the day, everything just turned upside down. And you want me to just go inside, shut my mouth, don't speak because of what? Because of what? How can you stifle dissenting voices like this? Tinubu is a plague. Tinubu is a malignant cancer. Tinubu must be banned from Nigeria, must be driven into abyss so that we can have peace. Until Tinubu leave there, I post that for my word today. Feel like Ajibola don't reply me there. I say until we move Tinubu into abyss, hot fire, we can never have peace in Nigeria. Nothing will ever work. This democracy one at the talk, now upside down. Nothing will ever work until Tinubu come up for them. Even Buhari one at they say, Buhari not tell you say we go miss. Buhari one at the talk say, hey, Buhari oh, when Buhari na to member say Tinubu. Now remember that Obaseki and Ize Yamu Oshomole Wala. Oshomole wa can't do totem through Ize Yamu Magdae. Now Buhari Kosan say Obaseki fi carry that governor reach second term. This 1+1 in my time was swim but Buhari stood his ground. Oh wait, no, let the people speak. Let the people speak. That is democracy. In that area, I give it to him. Mario Boyo, now Obaseki do second term. If not, Oshomole be don't blast and come up for them. But Undanari Warena Watia cancer. Stage 4 cancer now, end of life cancer now. Oriware, nothing works. Tinubu is a national disgrace. Not only national, world disgrace. Tinubu is a plague. Wanna drive Tinubu into abyss. Benamanamu gave Anire by 2027. The whole earth, we are here. We're here. Was a corner with Donny. Because nothing is impossible in APC. Nothing is impossible in APC. Now, when you reach APC, now you will not say who can fit on to ma. Tinubu no we certificate on our own. Tinubu na ma. Tinubu when he 72 is picking day 62. Nothing is impossible. The judgment day is coming. The end date is coming. Because na ewa una salobwa beri ma ya fefefe. And then we feel we only the thing where they pray for may not rise up against Tinubu and make carry out. make it out. My people, but we see. Magbese 130. I wait baba rere ni. Baba mana do gba mama na. Ejo na mo bi o to gbon. Ona mo bi to gbe da bi ye hu. Igi go mana mo gun gbe. Emi ya fefe. No believe in mana ya ti body. Mana gbe. Amefe na aladi abawo. O ma enegbe. Wa we say that wa we say abeg go na do well. Abeg if una never like mo na go like. Mona like Mona send down to Aso Rock. No, who dying? He get to where we are lele ya. I've batching one me. Who we are. Now do well. Today all the courses we dey my mouth. Now Tinubu head. Now they go. Plus Monday heads. Plus anybody where choose Monday. Make it wait first Monday on us. We can't put Monday so we must suffer. I am the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Oh. Disease. I say that man. Now do well, oh. Joy mama. Why ya FFN ni re ma wa ma o. Oh, I not fit call names on our menu. Benny. Anthony. Joy mama. Anointed baby. I just see your walk. Ah. Wa fire na omona. Omona homana sukibie. USJ. Wa fire. On fire. Hey, Baba. You do well. Ah, Joy don't travel, leave us, sister. Now you don't come. You say, Mona, kokaro na crayfish. Hey, Onagi say. Oh, I really wonder how they sleep at night. Well, they wonder. He ain't a conscience in here. My husband don't come. Don't worry about hey, he ain't a conscience. That's why they can't sleep. People like us, you and I don't think we can sleep. Yeah, do me marry a bear home. Yeah, they do it. But now, I know a bit thief. If I lie, I know my heart go they do. He said to you, my down with that. Again, I can't not tell you where. Oh, my buy. Yeah, one way me go. Oh, yeah, get what money for that. Oh my goodness, I will say that you and I said. Not do well, my Benny he lover. Not do well. Bright Osas. Na menu. But here we say, Mama want go. Ya agba mesa won. When they know ya who know who. Agba mesa won aba. I will say we don't play rich. But please make sure your hope is intact. Whether they give them, whether they not give them, or the world is against them. Mona they look them. Whether they give us or they not give them, not be as well one suffer, as well be one can deliver us. Mami and we are mune oh here do to me. That be my only pain. People like me not be any do a problem me mere do maybe I do. All my children they here. But I always they get that feeling, that empathy. Say other people they suffer. Ariye mana feel kwa. Ya kaka mi we gwa ke imwe ba ekwa. Nu wa se ti e wa hianle, wa lekere or zoekere. Because when you dey throw away food, my mind they go back home. Am I so mamie la go? Now insult when you dey throw away food is a crime. I dey tell my children, don't be wasteful, please. Some people they lack this common food. It's not common because of women. So now my people now they sorry for. You understand? Whether they give us way or they not give us way, now I don't go suffer. Not be us way, not be obaseki. Am I lying? That the common masses now go suffer. Now we they fight for soap. The man na be adie man. After animation wa mi do mi ri pomosa. Ama mi do mi lay now. Or the other tear for me like there. I will say it, Baba. Ayawa mame. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Adekunle waka then show is a statement here. But when Tinubu pass stage 4 cancer. Hi. It smell. It's crime they smell. Away all I know by God's grace, Supreme Court will give us way his mandate as done to Wike in Rivers and Yusuf in Kano. Let's hope so. But this don't matter. Or maybe the Tinubu ya die here. Tinubu don't vow say if unless he die. he no go leave a do matter. And okay, wujo. They need just to wujo. Yeah. Because when Maya full we go pass a key where don't not be Lagos. Or clear now. He had to show him my pepe. It is okay. Now do people now they suffer. Now do people with the fever. Right? Now do people with the fever. They pain me because I know they suffer. We're going to suffer here. Whatever car I want to ride, I can afford it. Whatever, I not be person where they lavish anyhow. A Kenyan stage here I can afford it. If I just want to carry my bag and go to Bahamas tomorrow, I can afford it. But waiting be the pain, my own pain, is say, I cannot give this to everyone. It is impossible. Your family dead there, your own children dead there, where you go care for, and where we bonus also bills. Make we get good governance so that the dividends go they come out to reach our people. You didn't have any Yahweh contracts. You didn't have any Yahweh need don't win. I don't feel leave my family go stay for me. No, I am crying for others, humanity. I am fighting the cause, the just cause for others. Not about me. I wait till you marry Donia. Hey, area mama, you're fighting for your children. They're not dead yet. Here, what me the colonel? He is here beso. Hey, we beso because ekeni carry Emma. Eric Bona, my mom will wanna. So it's not about me. It's about our people. That is why we are here. And I thank you. I thank you all. I thank you everyone. I thank everyone for staying with us in this course to fight, injustice. Because if all of us go sit down for inside house, their own prayer now may we sit down inside house. Tony Kabaka how or what about if you really? About if you what's a woman that you about destroy your house? So all these are just tactics. They are all means to make sure that we stop talking, because they don't want to be exposed. They don't want exposure. May you come they expose. They don't want them. All they want, maybe they do the evil, maybe they sit down on top. They don't want to make you come. They tell them say, hey, and the social media now that they fear. You know, as devil they fear expose. They don't want. All they want is for you to keep quiet so that they continue. And we say we not go agree. We not go agree, yo. We not go agree. Mande Babolo Natifi Yole. We not go agree, yo. We not go agree. One year. Now do well, my sister. La mano me leki ya leko. For the last time, I really want to come out to do well. The Facebook in the Bema, can not bow down. Ere Mike Zuba Beggy, Mabati, Zuka Beggy, Zuba Baba. APC, if we stream, go there, say we stay something way if they for like top politics. Hey, Facebook cannot stream any. He said, I'm on Facebook, you will like me. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love
if you not be men we sabi, we no go vote any other person.
I don't want to leave now.
If you not be PDP, we no go vote any other party. I swear you that low man we sabi. Your bata of them all. Now him go lead us to the promised land. I swear you that low for governor. Okay, na correct man we sabi. Deputy material 1 million yards. He go follow lead us to the promised land. With Aswa Yodalu, he sure for us. Aye.
Forward ever you go. BVAS where they tell we go prosper. Alagodalu, we know they go back. Aswa Yodalu for governor.
Aye.
Forward ever you go. BVAS where they tell we go prosper. Alagodalu, we know they go back. Aswa Yodalu for governor.
Sure you go vote for PDP.
Oh yes.
PDP PDP. Vote go down for integrity. Business go better. Put food on table. You go better, mama. You go better, papa.